Welcome to Veridical Ed. Content is king in the 2026-2027 digital economy, but spending weeks on manual video editing and copywriting is a massive waste of time. If you aren't leveraging advanced generative AI pipelines, you are getting completely outpaced by creators producing 10x the volume in half the time. Stay locked in right here because mastering AI-assisted content creation will completely skyrocket your freelance production value and income. I am absolutely thrilled to bring you this masterclass explainer designed entirely around scaling your output in today's hyper-competitive landscape. Think about the standard workflow for a second. You sit down, you grind out a script, you shoot it, and then you just dump hours into Premiere Pro or Final Cut, painstakingly cutting out every single breath and mistake. Well, that old way of working, it's rapidly becoming completely obsolete.
Look at this quote right here. This is the harsh reality of the market today. If you aren't leveraging advanced generative AI pipelines, you are getting completely outpaced by creators producing 10 times the volume in half the time. I mean, think about those countless hours you've spent cutting dead air or just staring at a blank page trying to write the perfect hook. It's draining, right? And worse, it literally puts a hard cap on how much you can actually earn. The days of grinding out single assets manually are just over. We are moving into an era of hyper-efficiency, and you either adapt and thrive or you get left behind by those who do.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is the authoritative roadmap for today's Masterclass Explainer. First, we'll cover the content revolution. Second, the core tools and ecosystems. Third, building an automated client workflow. Fourth, monetization strategies. And finally, actionable exercises.
Starting right off with Section 1, the 2026 to 2027 Content Revolution. So let's contrast what's actually happening right now. On one side, failing traditional methods are agonizingly slow. Doing everything manually, like scripting every word from scratch or cutting every single frame of video by hand, completely bottlenecks your earning potential because you're entirely limited by your own time. A traditional editor might spend 12 hours on a single standard YouTube video. That's an entire day, or more, just gone. But on the flip side, we have the new reality, generative AI workflows. Independent creators are multiplying their output while retaining and honestly often exceeding premium agency-level quality. By using AI to automate the heavy lifting, you aren't just a freelancer trading hours for dollars anymore. You become a multidisciplinary content powerhouse. You can do that exact same 12 hours of work in under 2. That means taking on more clients, delivering way faster, and drastically increasing your profit margins without burning out.
So the crucial point is this massive multiplier right here, 10x. This is absolutely not an exaggeration. By integrating AI into your workflow, you can produce 10 times the volume of high-converting content compared to people who are still stubbornly doing the manual work. Let's visualize what that actually looks like for a client, okay? Instead of delivering one single promo video a week, you're delivering a flagship long-form video, 10 repurposed short-form clips, perfectly optimized for vertical feeds, plus an entire week's worth of automated email marketing copy designed to drive traffic right to that video. You are handing them an entire marketing ecosystem in the time it used to take to render one single export. This is the new baseline if you want to dominate the global market and secure the highest-paying clients.
Moving on to Section 2, Core Tools and Ecosystems. Before we just start listing off a bunch of tools, let's clearly define what we are actually building here. A generative AI pipeline is an integrated workflow of artificial intelligence tools utilized to automate the synthesis, editing, and writing of content at scale. I want you to really notice the word integrated. This isn't just about opening ChatGPT once to write a quick email or using some standalone web app to generate one image. No, this is about connecting specialized tools, often through APIs or automated software bridges, so they literally talk to each other. You're building a seamless, automated factory for high-value content where the output of one AI feeds directly into the prompt of another. The script generation triggers the voiceover generation, which automatically syncs to the video editor. That level of integration, that's where the real magic happens.
And this brilliantly illustrates the 3 pillars that the modern ecosystem is built on. First, leading AI video synthesis platforms. We're talking about tools that can generate stunning cinematic B-roll, hyper-realistic digital avatars, and complex motion graphics from just simple text prompts. You literally don't need a massive camera crew or expensive stock footage descriptions anymore. Second, automated editing pipelines. This is software that analyzes your raw footage to instantly cut dead air, dynamically track faces, add stylized captions with perfect timing, and apply professional color grades, all without you ever touching a timeline. And third, advanced copywriting frameworks. These are AI systems specifically trained on proven direct response marketing principles to instantly generate high-converting scripts, magnetic hooks, and persuasive ad copy. When you get these 3 pillars working together, they become the engines of a modern, high-earning freelancer. Let's shift gears to Section 3, Automated Client Creation Workflow. Here is the exact, practical, step-by-step blueprint you can use to take a project from an initial idea to scaled final delivery. Step 1, you ingest the brand brief. You don't just guess what they want. You feed your client's brand voice, guidelines, product specs, and target audience data directly into a custom-trained AI framework. You are teaching the AI exactly who the client is. Step 2, you prompt the AI to generate multiple high-converting scripts based on that exact data, and you request different hooks and psychological angles so you can A/B test them later. Step 3, you synthesize those scripts into multimedia video assets using AI video and audio generation. So this involves utilizing cloned brand voices, generating relevant B-roll, and auto-syncing the entire composition. Finally, Step 4, you deliver fully optimized content across multiple platforms, already perfectly formatted for their specific algorithms. What used to take 2 grueling weeks of back and forth now takes 2 days of high-level oversight.
Let's move to and see how this builds into Section 4, Monetization and Pricing Strategies.
Okay, so the old way was standard one-off project pricing. You charge a flat fee for one video, and when it's done, you have to go hunt for the next client. It's exhausting, it's financially unstable, and it creates this feast or famine cycle that ruins so many freelance careers. But with your new AI-assisted packaging, you are shifting entirely to lucrative monthly content retainers and high-ticket marketing contracts. Because you can now produce 30 pieces of premium content a month just as easily as you used to produce 3, you can sell clients on absolute dominance of their market. You aren't selling a single video asset anymore, you're selling an entire month's worth of omnipresence. You become their dedicated in-house content agency for a fraction of what an actual agency would charge, but at a massive premium compared to a solo freelancer. And that is exactly how you command high-ticket prices and secure guaranteed recurring revenue.
Finally, Section 5, Building Your AI Funnel.
I highly encourage you to complete this exercise today to really solidify what you've just learned. Step 1, create a mock brand. Pick a niche you enjoy, maybe it's fitness or enterprise tech, and outline a quick target audience and brand voice. Step 2, establish an automated pipeline. Pick one AI copywriting tool and one AI video synthesis tool and just set them up side by side on your desktop. Step 3, build a content generation funnel. Feed your mock brand data into the copy tool to generate a punchy 1-minute script, then run that exact script through your video tool to create the final asset. You need to prove to yourself how fast and powerful this workflow really is. Getting your hands dirty is the only way this truly clicks. Once you see that final video export in a fraction of the time, your entire perspective on content creation is going to change for good.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the choice it represents. The 2026 to 2027 digital economy isn't waiting for anyone. The technology is here right now, and high-ticket clients are actively looking for creators who can deliver premium volume at scale. They want omnipresence, and they want it today. So I'll leave you with this provocative question. Will you master the AI workflow to skyrocket your income, or will you stand by and be outpaced by those who do? Making the transition from manual laborer to AI-empowered creative director is literally the most lucrative leap you can make right now. The choice is entirely yours. Thanks so much for joining me on this Veridical Ed Masterclass Explainer, and I will see you next time.